Welcome to my channel. Let's get started with When I Die poem. Second stanza. Don't shed any tears, don't lament or feel sorry. I'm not falling into a monster abyss. So let's summarize this. Poet is happy to leave the temporary world and ask his loved ones to not cry over his departure, since he wouldn't enter the devil's domain, but his grave is a road to eternal living. A road is to a great Lord. Upon separation from this world and worldly relationship, he asks them to not grieve, cry, or feel any sort of sorrow. That's all from the second stanza. Let's start with stanza third. When you see my corpse is being carried, don't cry for my leaving. I'm not leaving, I'm arriving at eternal love. Summarizing this, the poet is saying that he is not dying, but rather is arriving at the place of eternity, where no one will die, and that place is not temporary, but rather a permanent living and permanent and long-lasting love for the entire universe. Therefore, he did not feel any regret for death, since he has finally found eternal life. A person's final destination is the afterlife, which is eternal and awaits all living bodies. Stanza 4. When you leave me in the grave, I don't say goodbye. Remember, a grave is only a curtain for paradise behind. Summarizing this, continuing, the poet explains that the grave is just the door to paradise, a reward for your good deeds. A person for virtue and kindness will indeed enter paradise as their final destination. Those attending my farewell, please understanding that my grave is actually just a thin wall that stands between a pious man and eternal living. Stanza 5. You will only see me descending into a grave. Now watch me rise. How can there be an end when the sun sets or the moon goes down? Summarizing this, the coffin carrying my body can be seen going into my grave, but it is not actually the end, but the beginning of my life, but the new beginning of my life. The sun sets every night, signaling the end of the day, and the moon signifies the end of the night. But do they actually end? But the setting down of the sun and moon is actually a preparation for the next day and new life. That's all for today.